Greetings and welcome back to OwnYourSituation.com. My name is Benjamin Hanks. I want to share something very special with you guys today. And what this is kind of my own philosophy. It's how I get up and I live my life every day. I've identified 3 key areas that without fail I made a commitment to doing something positive for every day of my life. So let's start with area 1. My brain. I do something positive for my brain every day. And a lot of that for me is reading. I love to read. Now I'm not reading the latest vampire novel. Right now I'm reading The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Awesome book. If you don't have it, pick up a copy. I'm reading Your Best Life Now by Joel Osteen. Spiritual book, kind of an area I need to grow in. And I'm also reading Rita McCauley's Project Management Prep book. So that's an area for my career. I'm going for my PMP certification. So without fail, every day I do something positive for my brain. The second B is going to be my body. Every day I'm going to do something positive for my body, right? For me, it's working out. I love to work out. It clears my mind. I can shut my brain off. It almost has a meditation factor for me. The reason I work on my body is because you can't perform to your peak if your body's not really performing to its peak, right? How about this? Have you ever been hungover? How well did you perform that day? Probably not very well, and that's because your body's telling you, hey, I feel like crap. You know, what happened here? Well, the opposite's true. If you take care of your body and you feel well, you're going to perform well. And I'm all about performing to my peak, so I'm sure to take care of my body. Now, time gets to be tough. You know, I run short on time. So if I can't fit a workout in at the gym at work, I usually do P90X. If I can't do that, at bare minimum, I go for a jog. And if I'm in a real hurry, I'll sprint that jog because I need to get back to work for you guys. The third area is going to be my bank account. Every day without fail, I do something to my bank account. And it could be that I'm saving more money, I'm looking at my investments over at Edward Jones or something like that. Doesn't matter. There's plenty of things that you can do in these 3 key areas. But I'm always doing something for each of those. Now, when it comes to success and building good habits, what you do is a great thing. Doing positive things is awesome, but let's not forget about what you shouldn't do as well. So, when it comes to my brain, I'm not reading vampire novels. There's a lot of not doings there. I'm not reading junk garbage. I'm not reading those magazines you get in the checkout aisles at these stores or anything like that. I don't allow that junk to go into my brain. Probably one of the most valuable lessons that I ever got came from a lovely woman I used to work with at a top 50 company not so long ago. But she used to always say, garbage in, garbage out. And so she did software support, and she would get phone calls and people would complain, hey, the software isn't working right. And she would look and they put junk data into the background of the software, and of course the numbers that came off of that data were in turn junk. Garbage in, garbage out. So I'm not putting garbage into my head. I'm not putting garbage into my body either. You won't catch me at McJack-in-the-Bells or any one of those other fast food joints stuffing my face with some grease-filled, possibly hamburger. I'm not even sure if that stuff's hamburger. I think an article I saw the other day even said the pink slime is gone. Who wants to eat pink slime? I really don't. But I'm not doing that stuff for my body. And then for my bank account, there are things I'm not doing as well. I'm not putting my money in these super high risk investment. Well, let me take that back. I'm not putting all of my money in super high risk investments. I'm not putting junk products out for you guys that I know aren't going to, benefit or anything like that. So it's about what you do as much as it is about what you don't do. Until next time, remember, garbage in, garbage out. Don't forget to own your situation. I'm Benjamin Hanks. Thanks for stopping by.